Kanye West has a betrayal list, and you'll be surprised who's on it.
You know, as long as we aren't on it, I'm good. And Monique is beefing with Tyler Perry again, and we got all the deets.
And I'm back for fun.
Welcome to Side Dish.
Well, you found us, or did we find you?
Oh, we found
We
you.
here at Side Dish. We're more than just an appetizer when it comes to pop culture and fun. We're the whole damn meal.
Oh my gosh, here we are again, guys. I'm so excited. Mandii, thank you so much for coming back.
Of course, I'm glad to be back. Y'all can always have me.
See, HK didn't get the, well, I guess that's denim. That's lower down denim, but I got the
khaki.
denim.
It's khaki.
That's khaki.
Yo, and I looked at my closet, I stared at it, and I picked up a pair of denim pants, and I was like, you know what? Someone's telling me to wear these. But then someone was like, nah, different day.
What's happened is y'all haven't put me in the group chat yet.
Oh, that's
And
it,
then we can coordinate.
Next time we gonna coordinate, we're gonna look like we in a group. You know what I'm saying?
I have a jacket exactly like that.
I doubt
Sparkles and all.
Tanner, I doubt it.
Everybody's had their bedazzled phase. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming back. It's coming back, just like everything else.
Coming around, it all does. Like I said, back with us again is one of the most prominent female voices in podcasting today. She's one of the hosts of the podcast Decisions, and she's also co-author of the book No Holes Barred.
That's right.
A dual manifesto of sexual exploration and power. Yeah, guys, give it up for Mandii B.
Thank you.
Welcome
Thank
back,
you. You did a way better job at saying that than Charlemagne.
Yeah?
So we're on Charlemagne's imprint, and when I tell you he can't get those words correctly, you did a great job.
What did he do?
He just sexual exploration. Man, get no holes barred. That's literally how he does it. It's a word jumble. Jumble.
I do gotta say that is one of the greatest book titles I have ever heard in my
Thank you.
entire life.
We love a good pun.
A pun is fantastic. It's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Well, listen, man, we're going to dive into a little bit of Feed Me. And at one time or another, we've all snuck food into the movies. I actually did it last weekend. Shout out to Jimmy John's.
Hey.
One of the content creators who goes by the name of the Hollywood Boys on IG just showed us the ultimate game plan for sneaking movie in the theaters, along with some hacks. Take a look.
Sneaking crazy food in the movies.
Oh my God. Really? No.
Never been done before.
Is that a pound cake? Those are hot dogs.
Yeah. But look how you do it, though.
I got red cane, you hear me? Rotate them.
Smart. Locks the heat in.
This is not smart.
What did he
He puts it
do?
in his.
Going down, man.
No,
Whole
you're
large
not.
pizza,
He ain't
feel
putting
me?
that pizza under his shirt.
He wasn't as inconspicuous.
I got a cane too, coming like this. You know what I mean?
No. Oh,
I ate breakfast today, man. Cereal,
The
milk.
cereal's out of ridiculous.
Feel me? Now, but watch it, what you eat? I missed breakfast. I gotta catch up. You feel me? You know I'm coming.
Wow.
Okay. Damn, smash burger. Wild ass burger. On the top, you feel me? On the hush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. He really did that.
Wow. I respect it. I respect the game.
Okay.
That's impressive.
What you do, that's how you want to enjoy a film.
Yeah, like I have this weird oral fixation where I have to eat things in the movies that I didn't buy from there. And even if it has a full-blown, like, you know, kitchen that'll bring you things, I need to have something that everybody else in the theater ain't gonna have.
Well, this is geographical and seasonal privilege right here. Look at those jackets.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
In the summertime, you're not getting that off.
Oh,
Excuse
man.
me, sir. It's July.
Cargo pants. Cargo,
the pocket.
Whether it's the cargo shorts, and if you get the big ones,
Okay.
that's a sandwich in one pocket.
There we go.
That's a drink in another pocket. And they're not really like policing you for bringing on your little canteens. You know, everybody got the metal joints.
Right.
Oh, and don't let there be a Coca-Cola freestyle machine in
Oh,
there.
my God.
Because everything in my bottle is now going to taste like AHA.
Okay, I'm fine with them showing this hack. Y'all just don't show the hack at how we get to watch 3 movies in a day.
What, how's that?
Oh, you got to sneak in the theaters. There's a way to do it. You go into the bathroom, you wait, you got to look at the schedule. That's my thing. Don't tell anybody because I like watching movies for free. Oh, I'll do a whole day at the movie theater.
Nice.
Whole day by myself. What do I want to see next?
What's the last movie you like went to go see and the movie after that?
Oh, goodness. Now, I don't remember because I've been in the theaters a lot lately. I just went and saw the new Nicole Kidman movie, which was Baby Girl.
Baby Girl. Isn't that weird?
Phenomenal.
You like it?
Some
friends of mine saw it and they were like, we don't know what's going on.
Because Tanner, you don't know who I am. I know everything.
Well, no, I know you wrote that whole bar.
You know what I mean?
For you.
Baby Girl was for me. And then before that, I actually got to host the screening with Keke Palmer and SZA.
Oh, one of those days.
One of those days, which was great. So, I mean, I've been in the theater a lot. Oh, wait, I saw Mufasa because Mufasa.
Yeah.
Aaron Pierre made
We
me
had
want to
Aaron
see that.
Pierre. we had him on Dish maybe a couple months ago now. At this point, we had him a little while back.
He actually revealed that he was going to be Green Lantern.
Yeah,
Like he got a broken.
Now I'm jealous. The next time y'all have him, I will be the water girl. Bring me around.
All right. Okay. In more Kanye being Kanye news, he's now dropped a betrayal list to his social media. He said, "I'm in pain that no one person can fix." So we're gonna run down some names on this betrayal list. We got Virgil, John Legend, of course. Kim's on the list.
Of course.
Then he went on to say the Kardashians. Just a nice blanket statement there. Trav, who we're assuming is Travis Scott. Then we got Big Sean, Jay-Z, Common, Amber, Adidas, my own kids, my own family, the black community, and of course, the Jews.
Well, at least he hates everybody equally. Like he covered most people in that lexicon.
My problem is he should have just put everybody. The list would have been much shorter. He wouldn't have had to spend so much time typing. Like, what are we talking about?
Also, what do you mean your own kids? You just put North on the record.
No, but he don't have the trademark to the name, so now he hate the kids because he can't do what he want with them.
But what about Saint? How come he throw Saint on the record? You think he just don't got it yet?
North is the more popular child. That's why.
Very Kanye's kid with the energy that North has.
Very much. I'm not surprised by any of the names. Let's be clear.
I thought him and Jay-Z were cool. I didn't know that they were like currently in a state of.
They take turns be like Jay-Z be cool with Kanye out of convenience. Like anytime Kanye start piping, Jay-Z falls into the bushes like Homer in the meme.
Yeah.
And then when he like starts acting normal again, he comes back out only to go back into the bushes.
Right.
And I'm sure you heard what Kanye said about Jay-Z's kids the other day, right?
Ridiculous.
Wait, no,
you missed it. He used the R word and talked about. That's why we never see the youngest children. There's no coming back from that. Not gonna lie, you didn't talk about the children.
Tweet?
This was a tweet that he then deleted, but kind of doubled down on.
Yeah.
Absolutely. At this point,
no, Jay-Z and Beyonce are full.
He needs to hire Olivia Pope because he should be scared of his life.
Wow.
Yo, like if Kanye West just gets found face down in his living room, it wasn't natural cause.
Yikes.
At this point.
It wasn't.
Yeah. We're not getting Watch the Throne 2.
Ever.
Maybe Watch the Scone.
Ever.
Or some other weird spinoff, but not Watch the Throne. It's not going to happen.
We're getting people in Paris. That's it. People in Paris. People in Paris.
Kanye and Paris Hilton.
Wow.
On a record. Well, listen, it's 2025 and the beef between Monique and Tyler Perry is still ongoing. Well, at least for Monique. Now, it seems Monique had some choice words for Tyler Perry after she saw him speaking at Angie Stone's funeral, and here's TP at the funeral.
Y'all gotta forgive me because I'm angry at the way she was treated. I did not know all the things that she was going through. Recently, I found out because I'm not on Instagram. I'm not being hooked and manipulated by an algorithm telling me what to think and how to feel. So I don't see everything.
I feel attacked.
But to think that this woman was in the business for all of these years, and there's a difference between performing because you want to and performing because you have to. All of those years, all of those songs, all of that money that was owed to her, where is it? It's wrong. It is wrong. And I'm tired of seeing us struggle and go through things and work hard and not reap the benefits of what we were supposed to reap.
He could be a preacher.
Yeah.
I was about to say, it sounded good.
They got the organ under there and everything.
It sounded good. Oh, the sound design was phenomenal here.
Tyler's about to do an altar call. I saw it coming.
He didn't even fall into a heller, in the middle of the day. Like, it didn't slip out at all. Well, Monique wrote a long open letter to Tyler Perry and Jesus Christ jumping rope. She was pissed and challenged everything.
Ooh.
And I mean everything he said in the speech and applied it to how he treated her. She ended her letter with, in closing, I hope your words at Angie's funeral inspire you to correct the wrongs done to my family and me. You have the power to do so. As you shared biblical teachings, please remember, what will it profit a man to gain the world but lose his soul?
Wow.
Now, was it a little tacky for Monique to make this about her in light of Angie Stone's funeral?
Was it? Yes.
Yeah.
Not everything is about you. We've seen Monique make a lot of things about her, and it's not about you. So to me, this is, you don't use a funeral or a wedding to make those moments about what your thoughts are, your feelings, and two things can be true, right? I think the timing is awful.
Okay,
there.
a quick two things. Can we get that photo of her letter back up? Can we pull that back up? The most important part to me was that she labeled it number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Like, she wrote this out like a college paper. But here's my thing: is like I think Mandii, I think some of it is a timing issue.
For sure.
Like if she would have given this a week. 2-3 weeks, or even a month, and then said, I gave this a little time. This person said this about this because her grievances, there's some legitimacy to them.
Yes.
But the timing of it isn't a good one.
She can feel how she wants to feel.
Yeah.
People were still folding chairs and putting them away at the funeral.
Yeah.
Like it was still not, like it was still fresh.
Literally.
Yeah.
I don't even think they made it to the burial site yet.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this for her. And what's crazy is we were all rooting for you, Monique. Like, we want to see her win, like after the Netflix thing and everything like that. We want to see her win. And she just does stuff like this where it's just like, come on, Monique.
Well, Mandii, I also got to point out, not only did she make it about her, she made it about them. Because anytime it's Monique, we're talking plural. It's her and her husband. Because she mentioned her husband like within like the first sentence and a half of her thing.
Well, that's daddy.
Right.
She can't talk without mentioning daddy.
Yeah.
We were all rooting for you. Like Mandii said, we were all rooting
for you.
Could have waited a week, 7 days.
All right, so not long ago, my podcast and my co-host Weezy and I, we stopped by the We Got Time Today show, hosted by Deion Sanders and Roxy from 106 in Park. And when I asked Deion about pleasuring himself, y'all, here's what he had to say.
What?
Don't do
What
that.
be in your head, since you don't watch it? What be in your head when you pleasure yourself?
I don't pleasure myself. I've never in my life
Okay, come on now.
pleasure.
In your life.
Never in my life.
Sir, Deion, you got your right hand in the air.
I'm so confused. I'm giving you not to strike you down. You not to strike you down.
Hey, I'm telling you.
No.
You got the truth.
Why do I really believe him?
Okay,
The
now
way that
see,
there
now-
are 3 women screaming at
My next
her.
statement don't sound arrogant.
What is it?
I never had.
Golly. Yeah.
He did not have time today.
Wow.
do that.
You know,
Yeah.
Primetime said he's never touched Primetime, apparently. And I didn't believe him at all. To me, you didn't come out the womb this super mega star. I also think Deion is very charismatic and knows how to play to the camera.
Right.
But I don't believe him at all. We got to that question because, of course, we talked about, on my podcast, we talk about sexual liberation, kinks, all the things. Somehow we got to what you watch. He said he don't watch nothing, no imagination. He said he's had the lady since he came out the womb.
I mean, he was operating in a different time, pre-internet.
I was about to say, you couldn't watch it. That's right.
Yeah, you could watch
You
it.
could.
but
You had to work for it.
The Indiana Jones level of work, you had to put it. You had to get the tape.
Yeah.
Rewind the tape. Make sure the tape was where
Wait,
your
before
parents
that, you
had
had
it.
to take it from your parents' stash.
Exactly.
You're right.
Like you had to figure out where they stashed it at. Make sure it was on the exact scene that it was on when they was watching it. Like.
Now that's a level of detail there. But also, I want to throw this in as well. Deion Sanders isn't a regular professional athlete turned college coach. My man went pro in 2 sports. We forget the charisma. We forget how big a deal Deion was in the 90s. Like, and that means he was that kind of an athlete starting in middle school.
Yeah,
Okay.
So like I'm just providing a little padding here
so
that
maybe he never
the
had to be
confidence,
self-serve.
the man's like statuesque.
You a fan.
I
You
like
a fan.
Deion.
You a fan.
Deion was one of my favorite.
See, one of my favorite. I knew it. You stick it up for him.
He was one of my favorite players back in the day.
Okay.
But I don't believe him.
Okay, good.
Yeah, for it to say, if there was a way someone could like brought like a blue light and just rubbed it over his hands, you know what I'm saying, or his lap, just to make sure. Wow. Because
I wanted Ayanla to come out and give him the lie detector test. Fix his life, because he's not living right saying these lies on TV.
okay, what's the possibility or likelihood of you and Weezy going back to the show with a medium, a sexual medium?
A sexual medium.
You know what's crazy? So really hoping we get the opportunity to. Deion wants us, like he did with Brittany Renner, me and Weezy to go and talk to his kids before the season starts. So I think there's a lot of conversations around, don't do that.
Wait. Wait.
Okay.
Is Brittany Renner the one wearing the hijab now?
Yeah.
She's kind of retired from that life.
But she had some things to say. I think it's really smart for women who have been in the game. I'm in my 30s. I done dated a few athletes in my day.
Okay.
To talk to the younger boys about how to navigate, you know, dealing with the onset of women that are going to be trying to come and prey on you. I also think it's really
the best
important.
messenger.
Yeah, I also think in college it's important to like talk about consent. There's a lot of conversations not being had in the household, and I think Deion does a fabulous job playing coach and father to the guys on his team.
Yeah, the consent, to bringing it to consent in college athletics definitely takes what was a like, oh my God conversation into like, yeah. We need to talk about that. They need to know.
They need to know, and it's not being had. And look at how many really big all-stars we've lost with allegations or, boys not really knowing how to navigate that.
Yeah,
I don't believe Deion, but I love what Deion is doing, and I'm excited to see what Colorado brings next season.
Yo, the second you said they was bringing, like, I just had PTSD of like, yo, do you know what's gonna happen? Now she's gonna have a new prospect, but she's a new person. Like, I love her season that she's in right now.
Wait, who's?
Brittany.
Oh, what stuff?
That is the one wearing the hijab now, right?
Yeah, but she probably doing it because she dating a man that want her in a hijab.
Oh, I thought she was doing it because she found
No, just
God.
like Alexa Sky just came out and said it. Come
about
on.
it at one point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, unfortunately, a lot of women do just want a man. Oh, we're not gonna get into that topic here. Let's keep going.
I'm going back to her Instagram to make sure she was still rocking a hoodie and she still had it on.
Okay.
She probably doing Ramadan right now. Actually, it's after dark now. So.
They all disagree.
Wait, I'm not sure that those things align, right? I don't think these people are the Ramadan people. That's different people.
No, they use.
No.
They
You're talking about like a hijab. A hijab. Is Ramadan not a Jewish celebration?
No.
Wait, did I get that mixed up?
No.
You not serious.
No,
I'm not in that world.
It's Muslim, typically Muslim.
You know what I also found out though? You don't have to be Muslim or Islamic at all to celebrate Ramadan. I have a friend doing it right now because she's like, I just want to be disciplined.
I've done it in solidarity with other Muslim friends.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. I want carnitas on my Chipotle bowl.
It's a tough sacrifice.
Nah, give me the bacon.
All right, moving on. We got a video of Summer Walker and her man enjoying a date night, and everybody's talking about it now because of the little extra ingredient that her man had in his drink. Check this out.
More guns, more violence.
Wait.
I be the girl with kisses.
Her whole foot.
How about a Benz, baby?
Oh.
More guns, more violence. I be the girl with kisses.
That's a big.
Were they out of olives?
My problem was this done in public? That ain't look like a living room.
Oh, that did.
That looked like a public place.
Yeah, probably a place that had hookah.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah. All of Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not mad at it.
Hold on a second. Can we get the video back?
I'm not mad at it. Look,
Can we get the video back?
Tanner wants to see the video.
I'm with you now, Mandii. I'm like, where are they?
Look at the table in the
But
background.
there's also a straw. Who's got like straws?
Oh, I got straws at my house.
But okay, that's public. Okay.
That's in public.
That's in public.
Maybe they're at a resort.
Okay, could be a resort.
Could be a resort on the
either
beach.
way, outside. Right? Here's my thing.
Judging
Like,
by those chairs, could be church banquet hall.
if your feet are,
Not
no,
church.
No.
Come on,
This
really?
is my body given to you. Here's my thing, is like if you're walking around outside, your feet aren't clean. They're not clean like if they're in your house clean. Like you just got out of the shower clean.
Okay, you actually just made a point that I didn't think of. Because let's be very clear, if I'm dating you, all parts of your body are allowed in my mouth. Because we're together. And I should think that you are a clean person, that should be allowed, right?
That's where we begin.
Visionary.
That's why I think the problem is that they're in public. So it's the dirt now that's the problem.
Thank
Dang,
you.
Tanner, I did not think I was going to side with you here. Because I was about to say, Tanner, everything is allowed in.
I'm not mad about the toe.
Okay.
I'm mad about, I don't think it's a clean toe.
The cleanliness of it.
The cleanliness is important.
I think Tanner just admitted he likes toes in his mouth. They just have to be clean.
That wasn't.
That's what I just heard. That is what I just heard.
That's not what I said.
If this was a court case, you got like corralled into a
Suddenly
statement.
I'm out here like playing the harmonica of a foot, you know. Like,
But is the toe adding anything to the quality of the drink? Like, why are we doing this?
You know what? It might be on some like dumb public humiliation type of
It might be.
It might be on some baby girl Nicole Kidman type of stuff.
That's my thing, is it's a little bit of foreplay. I think is what it is.
Okay.
Because like it's a mental
something
game.
aphrodisiac?
Mandii, how much
Okay.
sex is mental?
Oh, 90%.
There we go.
90% of
Yeah.
sex is psychological, not even physical.
Yeah.
I'm setting the tone to bone. I love it.
Yeah.
After the break, is Marcel Bouvet a sniper when it comes to dating in these Hollywood streets?
All right.
We're going to explore that
no.
in 2 minutes.
welcome back. My friend, former co-worker, former co-host Garcelle Beauvais was asked about how she felt about Erica Jane, saying she may have peaked. Oh wow, saying she may have peaked in the '90s with her dating life, and this was Miss Beauvais' response.
My question is, what was your reaction to Erica saying you might have peaked in the ณีs when it comes to your dating life?
Erica.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
my best.
That
was
not
nice.
It wasn't.
Oh, you're good.
I will say, just looking at both sides of the equation, your '90s roster was impeccable. I just want to say. I'm just saying.
And maybe I did
No. Okay.
No. Listen, I'm married for love, not for money.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all don't know, Garcelle was linked to Michael Jackson, Eddie Murphy, and someone tells me, like, depending on the order they came in, one was a referral. Will Smith, Sean Penn, and even made out with Johnny Depp, and almost forgot Tanner.
Yeah. Wait, for real?
Wait.
Is there evidence?
It's possible that there is evidence.
I love Garcelle.
No,
what happened? What did you do? You ruined it.
Oh no, it was never. Well, there's that's
Oh.
like a clip from like back in the day. No, that's not. Someone Kim asked me, is that AI?
I can take AI and make that scene go longer.
Yeah, that's just a bad Instagram loop from a decade ago. No, Garcelle and I worked together, and we definitely had a lot of chemistry, and it was a lot of fun hanging out. But we were never like, we were never dating. I don't want to like
put a toe in your drink.
Yeah, well, I mean, I probably would have drank that drink. Yeah.
You would have drank the bath water.
We had a lot of fun. Yeah.
I love it. I like her response. I think Erica Jane is a hater right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's getting out of that divorce and may just be jealous that Garcelle is someone who is self-made at this point. Has over 30 years in the industry and can have probably anybody she wants right now.
Here's the other thing is everyone likes Garcelle.
Yeah.
Not everyone likes Erica Jane. And so the thing is like, I challenge you to find someone that she's worked with or someone that she spent any significant amount of time around who doesn't think that she's a great, wonderful, and amazing person.
Yeah,
like,
she brings good energy in every room she walks into. You know what I mean?
I love her, but also as a woman, why are you talking about someone peaking in their dating life? Like, what are we talking about? And you're older. What are we really talking about? You going back to the '90s and going off someone else's roster? Girl, go get your own.
But it is a wild list when you read those names, though. Like, who bags Michael Jackson?
It's giving she doesn't have a type. I ain't got no type at all.
It was like a very roulette wheel
Made out
of
with
people.
Johnny Depp, but dated Will Smith.
Like if you was to envision that, was he dressed like the pirate?
I'm not gonna lie, that's the best way I like Johnny Depp. Oh my God,
Captain
Pirates
Jack
of the
Sparrow?
Caribbean, and his dreads was cute. They had the little accessories in them.
beads, yeah.
That is the best Johnny Depp. Look, that and Don't Judge Me, Edward Scissorhands. Oh my, I loved him with the
little knife,
the scissor hand.
Oh my God, it was the hair, the makeup. It did it for
You
me.
probably have to cuff him.
It did it for me.
Yeah, I didn't figure you for a Johnny Depp girl, but here we are.
Love him down.
Yeah.
All right, and Alec and Hilaria Baldwin had an awkward red carpet moment. Alec started interrupting Hilaria while she was trying to speak, like y'all do. And she told him about, but he continued to do it, and she went off on him. Let's take a look at the video.
I mean, I think that every day, because we like routine, and I think anybody who's a parent knows that like routine is king or in queen. Routine is key. We'll just say king and queen at the same time. It's essential. It's essential. But, you know, I think that us trying to every day
for essential in Spanish.
Esencial. Okay. Oh my God, you're distracting me right now.
Sorry.
Like now you're just doing that. Why? Why are you distracting me? You're just distracting me. No, but oh my God, stop! You're annoying me. Stop. It's not cute. No, he's distracting me. So. I'm gonna like walk out of this interview. Right?
I need the motherhood notes. You were doing an amazing.
No, okay, go back. Let me go back. It's all about routine. It's all about routine.
Divorce countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's giving there were some underlying reasons why he was annoying her. Not right there in that moment. I think they just argued maybe before they got there.
You know what was the tipping point though? When he asked her to speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh, it did get that.
Know, she thought she was like from fake Ecuador or something for a while. Like that was like what she was running with.
No, you're right. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, fake Ecuador?
Like she was like saying that she was from Spain or something. She's from New Jersey. but spent like a couple months over there and was like, I have never had a cucumber before, and
you know what? I'm on her side, y'all. I lived in Singapore for 6 months, and I tell everyone I'm part Asian. Really? Even though I know Asia's a whole continent, I'm part Asian. I lived in Singapore for 6 months, and I lived in New York for 13 years.
Okay.
I'm a New Yorker.
Where you from originally?
From Florida, but it's embarrassing.
What part? Like a high crime?
Orlando, 407 Chapel City.
Orlando.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's not Disney World all the time, but I'm not gonna be mad at her for, maybe that was what it was. It was a little trigger.
The other thing,
the other
thing is like Alec. The reason we know her is because of him. Yeah. Like there's no mixing that up. And now they've got this reality show, and I think she might be leaning into some of that reality component, which is like sometimes you make a scene for the cameras to get people talking about you. Like there's a part of me that thinks there's a layer of that going on.
I don't know. So you think that was fake?
I don't know that it was fake. But I think that was like something that perhaps she wouldn't have done a year or two ago, but now she's on reality TV and she's picking up some of these cues. When you get on reality TV, producers get in your ear and they're like, okay, Headkrack, you're about to walk into your kitchen here and Mandi's been doing this, and we kind of think the thing is like, you probably would be upset about this, right? And blah, blah, blah. Okay. And they coach you into these scenarios, into conflict, because no one wants to watch a show where everyone's getting along all the time.
But also, let's be very clear. We know what Alec just had to go through the last couple of years.
Sure.
She's probably the star. She agreed to come on so that money could keep coming into the household because where else they gonna make the money?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You do get the byproduct of having Alec there, but don't get too cocky, Hilaria, because Alec is a real lady killer and he has options. Like,
Yo, did you really just say that?
No, like chicks like him. He's a lady killer.
You had that in the tub.
No, I didn't.
That was a good one.
HK keeps that one locked, ready to go. That one's in the chamber at all points in time.
No, but what's crazy is it took me like just two milliseconds to catch on.
I knew you.
I said, "Wow."
I knew you'd fall right in.
You did that. Everyone is at home laughing on their couch right now.
Or booing. I don't know. You never know. You never know from day to day. Anyway, on a recent episode of the Joe Budden podcast called Pod Wives, his friends Keno and Edith are going viral after Keno finds out his girlfriend may have more money than him. He can't touch it. Check it out.
How do we all feel about prenups? I've been in some binds, and she's been like, yo, I got a couple $100,000 in purses, what we doing? I got a couple $100,000 in watches, what we doing? Like, whatever we need to do to get to that next step, let's rock out, let's get there. So 100% me, and I wouldn't even consider a prenup where she might have more money than me too, so I don't really might need to go the opposite way.
Joe? Absolutely. Sorry.
No doubt about it. Like, way more.
I have kids. Whatever we get together, it's different. Whatever I have from before belongs to my kids. I mean, respectfully, that's just the way it is. Same. I don't expect anything from you either. You know that. Never did.
But there are things where if I need it.
What?
She had a tough spot.
I mean,
No, but if I need it, it's there.
Then don't.
Yes, obviously.
I mean, it's there. Yes, but no.
No.
Don't need it.
No.
Silence. He's rethinking
Like he just found that out.
He did. The way my man got little in that seat, like Mario when he get hit after he got
Oh my God. You know what? What's crazy about this is I don't think she's wrong. She was recently married, got divorced, got some things from the divorce settlement, and she said it's going to her kids. I don't think he's entitled to that. And I think it's kind of crazy that he looks like a, 45, 50-year-old man saying, but if I need it, sir, go get a job.
Right.
Do not be dependent on your wife and whatever money and assets she has. And I don't even think that's his wife, actually. I think they're just dating boyfriend, girlfriend.
I'm sure they're just dating.
Definitely don't get that money.
I don't know who she is. Do you know her?
No. So
I'm just trying to think for context, because if this woman's got all this, and if she's like, just got divorced and whatnot, maybe she got some sort of gigantic settlement, which is like fine, which is totally fine. And the whole thing is like, they're not his kids, so of course her money's going to her kids.
Of course they are. I don't know. There's been a lot of things around this conversation circulating online where he also leaned into thinking that because she's a white woman, that white women build up men more than black women. So that was a whole conversation.
He put his foot in that, didn't he?
And he put his foot in his mouth, and she was like, I'm not here to build you up.
That's not just a toe in the drink.
No, that's the whole foot. The whole foot. So I'm not mad at the conversation. I like that we're able to have these types of conversations air out because it causes discourse and people to talk about it.
Yeah, and it shows maturity that you are mature enough to even have the conversation and take the L in public, in front of people.
Can I ask both of y'all, have y'all ever needed a partner for some money that y'all had to ask?
No.
Absolutely not.
Y'all, they're being produced. They told them to say no.
I've just been very fortunate, man. Like the trajectory that my life, like I had 2 civilian jobs and everything else was just weird industry work from
Same
that
for
point
you.
on.
No.
Okay.
long line of jobs for me. The most likely scenario for me, if I ever got into a situation where I'm very insecure financially, I just won't date. I just will not be in a relationship because, like, I'm not even going to enter into a scenario in which I have to say, hey, can I borrow? Like,
Tanner, you are mature.
well, I don't have any other options. That's just how it goes.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like
But
that.
how about you? Because you're a boss, you've been getting your own paper for a long time.
Yeah,
Have you ever been in a
it's new.
situation?
I'm asking.
Oh.
Hey, even though I have money, I want to spend yours.
Yeah, of course.
What are we talking about?
Like my friend Amanda used to say, like, what's mine is mine and what's his is mine.
I love it. Oh, I need to meet her because that's definitely what I'm on. On a Pop the Balloon or Find the Love episode, one woman looking for love decided she wasn't waiting to find out the answer to this question. Check it out.
To like go a little bit rated R. What? It's up to you. Whatever you want. Go ahead and ask him. Go ahead and ask him. Okay, please don't think I'm immature for asking. I just really want to know how big.
I'm a little freak, so I had the chick measurement. So it was like 8, but I was like trying to do the most to pull to get the 8.5. So, but I got 8, and I'll show it to you. I'll show it.
Show it to me.
Okay. 8 inches. That's a little too big for me.
Oh.
So I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm like a little bit under 7, but like 6.
What about on soft?
On soft? Oh man. I would say.
Are you a grower?
I'm more of a grower than a shower. Yeah, best believe I'm more of a grower than a shower. But I haven't had any complaints. Like I have no complaints.
Okay, when you say that.
Okay, would y'all be offended by a woman asking y'all that on a date?
No, I wouldn't.
You had to think about that.
No, but here's the thing. I had to think about it because, like, under what circumstance, right? Like,
context is key.
I wouldn't be offended if I had the opportunity to show you in person later. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. You know what I mean?
Right,
if this is an introductory, like, job resume type question, because that was given sexual slave auction.
That's what
that whole thing.
Yeah.
Not the sexual slave auction.
I mean,
you agree with Headkrack, though, right?
I'm going to take that line of logic. I'm going to push it a little further. Maybe add what I think might be some clarity. Is like if that comes at the top of a date and it's used as like a weeding, like to weed someone out, like that's a little offensive. But if we've had a couple cocktails and we're like a little touchy feely and she's like, honey, and then I'm like, well, let's go back to my like then that's a key. Like that would be like, girl, we got to go now.
And guess what? I don't know. She can't be offended if she chose to lead with that. She can't be mad that you asked her to leave with her that night.
Right.
I do think that if you're a woman and you're asking a man his size of genitalia out the gate, I really don't think you're looking for a relationship. I think you're looking for a one-night stand or a little friends with benefits, but you're not looking for someone serious.
Gotcha. And I can see like the first line of questioning in the event of like, sexual compatibility.
Right.
Like, oh, I've been damaged by something this size before. So now
I went to the hospital. I ended up with crutches.
Yeah, she's like, that's too big for me. And we all went, oh, all right. Now there's a range here.
It was giving a size queen at first. I think size queens would ask that question. But the way she said, oh, too big, you're right. Maybe there was some trauma. So I think context is key.
I was shocked that was an answer because usually girls skinny like that, they're like bottomless mimosas. Like they're like.
We're not gonna do that.
Like a bottomless Mimo.
Because I don't. Listen.
Okay, cool. While we figure that out, we're gonna take a quick 2-minute break and we'll be back with more side dish in just a minute. Welcome back. All right. Hey, have you guys ever heard the phrase respect your elders? Everybody's heard this, right? Well, during a recent hot take segment on the Jennifer Hudson show, an audience member explained why he doesn't always respect his elders.
Okay, don't hate me, but I don't respect my elders if they don't respect me.
Okay. We listen and we don't judge.
I think it should be modeled on every level. If respect is my default. If I give you respect but you don't give it back, okay, then that's where we stand. But that doesn't become the default. It should be,
Reciprocated.
Reciprocated, exactly.
Interesting. Ooh, child. Don't y'all leave this on me. How do y'all
She didn't even want to respond to that. That was a hot take, really?
I mean, but I feel like maybe he found himself in situations where he wasn't really feeling the respect was mutual, and because I'm sure somebody called him husky or something like that he didn't like, and then he didn't feel respected.
There are layers to this as well here.
All right, so the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air star Alfonso Ribeiro, who is right here, a guest on the show, heard the hot take and read that man for filth. Let's check it out.
Oh, I have some opinions about some of the hot takes. You the one right there. You said this. Don't respect your elders. Boy, don't make me come down there. Respect. You always respect your elders. It doesn't mean you have to listen to them.
Okay.
But you have to respect them.
No.
You give them the respect that they deserve. You give them the respect that they have earned through their life.
Come on.
You respect it, and then you go ahead, when it's all said and done, you go, yeah, I ain't doing none of that.
Uncle Tanner, you sighing a lot.
It's weird. I mean, I think Alfonso's right. That's probably where I default. I default to I'm like the guy who first spoke. I default to giving respect, and then once you get a certain disrespect or not an equal amount of respect back, you're like, okay, cool, fine, where it is. But I've also run into situations where it's sometimes older people do and say really ridiculous things, and every once in a blue moon, I'm not. I've had to lean out of my car and say, old man, if you don't look out, I'm going to beat your ass.
I feel like there's a lot of things that need to be unlearned. Mm-hmm. We've been taught a whole bunch of things that are outdated.
Okay.
We got to get rid of it. To me, the aliens are here with us now. What we talking about, we got to respect the elders. I think we just need to show up as we exist and respect who we want to when we want to, because sometimes we have bad days. Sorry, that didn't come out really right, but I mean it. I mean it just like that.
Where you were going.
You give me
because I definitely would put a lot more respect on the aliens because they did a lot to get here.
A whole lot to get here. You feel me?
We have to respect our guests.
Respect our guests.
Because if you could travel that far, because just imagine how we complain I had to go all the way from the Bronx to Brooklyn to go see this girl. It was terrible. But the aliens came from whatever galaxy they came from to be in. Let's respect them when we see them on site.
Let's respect them. You know what? Actually, I don't respect Alfonso because he did the Jennifer Hudson walk through down the hallway and didn't give us the Carlton dance. So you don't respect us, Alfonso.
I think he did because he has respect for himself.
He knows.
Every time I say, do the dance. Okay. With tears in his eyes. Anyway, speaking of respect, respect your astronauts. Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore made their grand return to Earth, the ghetto, on Tuesday after an 8-day stint in space. Turned into 9 whole months due to spacecraft issues. Damn,
we're glad they're back, but people were shocked to see the toll it took on Sunita. Her brunette hair is full on gray now, and her face looks really skinny, which I'm not mad. She didn't need no Ozempic for that.
Oh.
But listen.
Wow. Reports say they exercise 2.5 hours a day, but medical professionals said lack of muscle movement from walking and holding up their own body weight could have led to muscle loss. That's why they help astronauts walk when they come out a lot of times.
And also, I don't know if y'all know, but your food doesn't digest well in space, so your stomach is literally upside down due to the lack of gravity, so that probably also played a major part. You would have thought she was gone for 20 years based off of that before and after picture.
9 months, which is crazy. So I actually used to want to be an astronaut, and I only stopped wanting to be it because I saw one go up and blow up from Kennedy Space Center, and I was like, oh, don't want to do that anymore.
About, in the 90s?
Yes, in the 90s.
Yeah, we all saw it.
Exactly. Oh, it wasn't just me? Sorry.
We know.
As an Orlando girl, I'm like, I actually saw the rockets go up.
There, yeah.
I was there.
Okay.
So, and then, the food is not good. It's all dried food. And so, yeah, I feel
Some of that
sorry
dry
for
food
them.
be busting, man. Like, the ice cream tastes like ice cream.
Yeah.
Like,
That's it.
it's
Say,
not-
say another freeze-dried food that tastes like
That's the only thing I tried.
That's the whole thing.
Never forget, we have Tang because of the astronauts. You know,
word?
Really?
Tang was invented for the astronauts.
Oh.
The only thing I remember about that is it had the orangutan in the commercials back in the day.
Yeah.
Wow,
Wait,
we are
was it,
aging ourselves.
was it orangutan the mascot for Tang?
Yeah,
I had no
think so.
idea.
I don't remember. I just know that Tang was invented by NASA for the astronauts.
Oh.
That's how that started.
Okay.
You learn something
And
new
all of
every
our
day.
freeze-dried food is because of the
Because of
astronauts.
astronauts.
Yeah.
Not all of it is because of it.
No, they started freeze-drying food because it took up less space and weighs less.
What's up with Slim
Oh,
Jims? They
wow.
doing those?
I don't know about that, but that would
Slim Jims, I wouldn't mind having Slim Jim in
Yeah.
space. Like,
Those are.
yo, man.
You going to Slim Jim is crazy.
Yo, it's a good food. Like you know how certain things change as you get older? Slim Jim still tastes the way it did when I was 7.
Yeah, that's tricky, man. You gotta be careful with that highly processed meat.
Yeah, very carcinogenic. Anyway, man, we gotta go to break, man. But when we come back, man, we're like less than 20 minutes away from everybody's favorite game.
Whose cousin is it?
You gonna help us solve a crime?
Of course I am.
We'll see you in 2. Photo shoot.
All right, it's Friday, so you know what that means. It's Photo Shoot Friday.
All right, now this particular Photo Shoot Friday is for the ladies, because I'm here, of course, or maybe the fellas too. Pick your flavor, so let's get it off. With Puerto Rican Papi Bad Bunny, who's showing off in his Calvins. Listen, this was in the group chat. I don't know about y'all group chat.
This is in the group chat?
Y'all was passing this
Bad
around like
Bunny
trading cards.
was in the group chat.
I didn't know he was fit like this. Like, you know, I didn't know Bad Bunny was in that. Oh, okay, you all right?
Sorry, baby.
What do you make you learn Spanish?
See.
All right. Next up, we have White Lotus star Patrick Schwarzenegger and his fiance stripping down to their skims. Little lingerie there, right?
She's hotter than he is. And lastly, we have our number one dream boy, Lil Nas X, giving us some pink realness.
Oh.
I want those pants.
Okay.
Yo,
no, what? The comments are always undefeated. Somebody in the comments said Optimus Pride.
That's the funniest
thing. This is crazy. All right, now who do we think had the best photo shoot? Because y'all know my answer already.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
I'm and like out of default, right? I gotta go with Bad Bunny because like as cute as the girl was in the thing with Schwarzenegger, I wanted to send her a burger.
Not you wanted to.
She was very thin. I've never seen someone that skinny in lingerie before.
She looked hangry. I even think like the art direction on that Bad Bunny photo shoot was dope. The one with the mirrors behind him and everything. That's just like an interesting
Tanner
look.
went straight to the creative direction on it.
No, I like it.
I love it.
I mean, I like Lil Nas X, like Optimus Pride. That's funny. I mean, That's hilarious.
The creativity.
The lighting.
If you I put myself as what I do is I put myself in their shoes and I'm like, do I want to be in a pink Autobot or do I want to be in like a multiple mirror scenario?
Multiple mirrors for the win. Like absolutely.
What a win.
Bad Bunny for creative art direction. and
everything else. I'm just saying everything else.
We'll say y'all in the chat. Now, it is Friday, and if you're celebrating a birthday today, you're celebrating with actress and TV host Rosie O'Donnell. She's 63.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off and actor and Sarah Jessica Parker's husband, Matthew Broderick. He's 63.
No return, no reason. Yellow Jacket star Jasmine Savoy Brown is 31. Good grief. She plays a teenager on that show.
That's wild. And one of my favorite shows, Real Housewives of New Jersey star Melissa Georgia is 46.
Okay, who gets that cake?
Who y'all got in the comments? Y'all let us know. Who you rocking with?
I mean, I'm just a housewife stan.
Sure, that's fine.
We got to talk about Garcelle earlier. I love it here. So I'm going with Housewives.
Melissa, very nice, very nice. I love Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I've loved almost everything Matthew Broderick's ever done. No one ever says anything bad about him. Him and Sarah Jessica Parker have been married for like 1,000 years in Hollywood years.
Wow, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. So I got to throw it to him.
I'm going to run it up for Jasmine Savoy Brown because not only is she dope on Yellow Jackets, I don't know if y'all into horror at all, but the Scream movies, the last two,
wait a minute.
She plays a twin in that way. It's like her and her twin brother, but not her real twin brother. Somebody's playing her twin brother.
Okay,
Like, she was so dope in those Scream movies, she became on my radar right after that. And they're killing it.
I meant the Yellow Jackets isn't really coming on anymore.
It's literally on right now.
Yeah, but it's on Netflix, right? But
no,
there's a new season.
Showtime. Like
there's a new season right now.
Every Friday, like Showtime, a new episode comes.
Okay.
I think we're on episode like 5 now.
Sorry, I was watching Paradise. Okay.
There's a lot
Sorry,
going on.
my bad. There's a lot of TV.
But Power came back. Like I feel like I'm getting jumped.
I'm sorry. Once Ghost was gone, I stopped. But listen. I'm into TV, so now I'm glad it's back. I'm gonna go watch it.
Well, Mandii, what is we were just talking about birthdays. What's the craziest birthday party you've ever had or attended? If there's one you've attended.
Okay. So I have a dope one. It was my 30th birthday during the pandemic. I had friends flying from all over. When I say all over, literally one flew in from Europe.
Okay.
We went to Cancun. Was supposed to go to Tulum. We flew into a hurricane. They canceled our Airbnb as we landed. The boat got canceled. The chef got canceled. And as we all landed, we had to find another place to stay because it was place and shelter. And they were sending everyone to like the Dome in Cancun. Luckily, we found a home, but my 30th birthday was ruined by a hurricane in Mexico.
The fact that you can smile as you tell the story, because that was unlimited chaos.
Unlimited chaos, but shout out, I was close. I was there with my dearest friends, and baby, they know how I panic. I'm type A, and they handled it with grace, and I was able to see. I brought in a new year with really close friends.
Well, I'm sure it's like you may do, and you guys had fun once you were there, and everybody's under the same roof. You just make it work.
We literally had to go straight to grocery shopping. Luckily, I'm from Florida, so I know we got to buy canned goods to get through a hurricane, but it definitely wasn't the birthday that I had planned for my 30th.
Nice.
So you was kind of like the survivor of the group because you understand like the dynamics of like,
You know what? It got me to show what would really happen at the end of the world. I had other friends in town at the same time whose also Airbnb ended. I felt really bad. My friends were like, there's not enough room for more people. And I literally got to see what the end of the world would be like. They were like, they can't come stay with us because we were already 6 in like a smaller place.
Wow.
And I had to say no.
You were already at Hunger Games with your friends.
I had to say no. I was like, well, you on your own. It was awful.
Okay, we're going to run through this one pretty quick. If you want to hit the theaters this weekend, we got you covered. Dropping is newlywed Jonathan Majors' new movie, Magazine Dreams, also starring Taylor Page. Here's the trailer right here.
Yeah, and this movie has been getting a lot of props, man, for just being not only a great storytelling, but, anytime he shows up and acts, they love Jonathan Majors and stuff. You got to watch it on Zeus, though.
It's not going to get any theatrical run? I think it's going to get a little theatrical.
Okay. Because I know Zeus bought the rights to it, so they might be doing you got to see it this weekend. It's very important you go see it this weekend.
Yeah.
And then also Snow White is out in theaters too. And I'm going to grudge watch it because...
Why are you going to grudge watch it?
Because, man, Peter Dinklage ruined the movie. He was like, it's messed up. You got little people playing little people in the movie, and then they put CGI little people in there. Now they got this kidnappable human playing the Toxic Avenger. It's not fair.
It's not. I will say, too, back to Jonathan Majors, we see that... Michael B. Jordan actually just came out and said that he would like for Jonathan Majors to play him along in Creed 4.
It'll happen.
You know?
I believe it's going to happen.
This movie does phenomenal acting. He just got a lot going on.
Ooh, can I give you a wild take?
What's
So all the things that was going on through Jonathan Major's life where he was like wilding out and acting crazy, look at the shape that he's in for this one. Roid Rage.
I want to know who he pays more.
Interesting.
Listen, I want to know who does he pay more, his publicist, his lawyer, or his trainer?
Probably all equally.
Yeah, they might all
I
be the
think
same
Megan's
person.
paying it now.
All right, Mandii, we need your help solving a crime, and we're going to be right back with everybody's favorite game, Whose Cousin Is It? So welcome back. We got to solve a crime. It's time for everybody's favorite game. Whose cousin is it? Okay, Mandii. So we're gonna ask you to do some racial profiling.
Oh my goodness, I'm ready.
This is gonna make sense when we're done reading. Everyone knows we pay attention to the clues. And when the F word is used, a lot of times I feel like that's my cousin, the F word being Florida.
Yeah. So you kind of get to be our crime whisperer, because I think you're the first guest that we've had that's actually from Florida, so you kind of know the lay of the land a little bit.
Yeah.
So a man who popped a Chipotle worker over some squimpy guac learns his fate. So last April, a 33-year-old man from Detroit was arrested and charged with discharging a weapon in Chipotle and causing injury, and 2 counts of felony firearm possession.
This could go any way right now. The guac gangsta cursed at a female employee when asking for extra guac, so they got into it. Afterwards, the man walked behind the counter to get his own damn guac when a male employee knocked it smooth out of his hand.
Now, this clearly angered the avocado avenger. He grabbed the male employee by his neck, slammed him up against the fridge, and shot him in the knee with the 9mm. And get this all went down right across the street from a police station.
No!
How?
After pleading guilty to the injury and one of the firearm charges, the assailant was sentenced 1 to 10 years in prison with an additional 2 years for the felony firearm charge.
Wow. All right, y'all. Whose cousin is it? Is it me and Mandi's? Or is it Tanner's cousin?
Actually, I'm half of both of y'all.
I didn't want to just assume.
I'm both of y'all's cousins.
Wow.
So you actually can represent the other today. Like.
You know, I can
this is Mandi's cousin.
Listen.
For sure.
Detroit is one of the blackest cities in the country.
It is. Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say it's our cousin.
Okay.
Because I can see it, or maybe not either of our cousins. Because I don't know anyone else who likes guacamole more than someone else.
That's why I was going Mandii.
It's the guac. It's the guac. It's the guac.
What year did you hear about guac?
Hold on a second.
How old are you?
Oh, it's new. That's a new thing. I knew about avocado, but guacamole, that's new.
Hold on just a second. Completely separate from anything else. You're telling me you guys don't like guacamole?
I like it, but I was late to the guac game. I'm not going.
I don't even ask for guac.
I'm not going to risk my freedom for guacamole.
Like, I used to think it was the green stuff from the sushi.
Wasabi?
I was like, why you got red stuff in the wasabi?
Okay, I just want
that
you to
would
know,
be a deadly mistake if you put guacamole amounts of wasabi on anything. Oh my God.
So to me, I don't think it's either of our cousins. If I'm being real with y'all.
Okay, I just want to say, like, working on Dish Nation and Side Dish, I feel like I'm always getting an education, and I've learned a lot. And this is the first time I'm learning about guacamole being my cousin thing. Chewy's cousin originally, but now my cousin.
They just didn't really offer us the avocados like that.
I think that was expensive.
Okay, but now let me hit you with this. Let's say, what if it's not my cousin and it's someone who feels very passionate about their guac?
I ain't met none of our cousins have been passionate about guac my whole life.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a man.
And you gotta pay extra for it. I'm cool without guac.
It's the Detroit that makes it lean
and
this way.
And it's healthy.
The Detroit makes me.
But here's my other thing: is I also feel like my cousins are fully capable of committing assault across the street from a police station.
Oh, the privilege.
Didn't even see the police station.
His cousins would only do that.
Them cops were dead to him.
Didn't even see him. I want my guac.
You know what? I'm gonna swim against the grain.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna go with Tanner cousin.
Let's go. Let's go.
Cousin.
We're all lined up.
I'm going with me and Tanner's cousin.
We just pulled the slot machine and went ding, ding, ding. White, white, white. Move that van.
No way.
We should have went with our impulse.
Wow.
Dang.
Aaron Brown.
He really loved guacamole in a special kind of way. And he thinking about his decisions now, too.
He's definitely regretting that. He's regretting
Speaking of decisions, how can people find you, your podcast, social media, and that good stuff?
That's right. You can listen to me everywhere you listen to your favorite podcast every Monday. It's Decisions. Also, my new podcast, every Tuesday, Selective Ignorance. And make sure you get my book, No Holds Barred, available June 24th, but available now for pre-order.
Oh, fun.
Pull up, yo.
Fun. And what's the number one takeaway from No Holds Barred?
Oh, that we as women all have different journeys, and you will see yourself in any of the stories that are told through the book.
So is it a book for women?
It's for women of all ages, colors, geographic locations, and me and Weezy really open up about who we are and how we got to where we are.
Super cool.
It's finding your power. It's finding your power.
Thank you, Mandii.
Well, we'll stay empowered. Thank you for rocking with us. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell others that we out here, yo. And until next time, we'll catch you on the flip side.
Bye.
Peace.